What's up, everybody on YouTube? How's everybody doing? I'm doing just fine. Doing awesome, actually. So today, welcome back to some of the Let's Play world. Today, I plan on working on the farms, but I would first like to say I'm sorry I didn't get a Rubik's Craft video out this weekend. I really didn't mean to. I know some people were looking forward to that video, but I'm still doing the series. It's a fun series to do. It's just a hard series to do. It's like I want to be on kind of alone, like doing my own thing so people don't like distract me. But it's hard to do it because there's a lot of people on at some points, and I know I did tell Priceless Block that I would get out. I don't know why I said it like that, Priceless Block, but I promised him I would get out a video with him on the Rubik's Craft server, but that's gonna have to wait a little bit now. Because we're starting the weekend almost over. But it's hard. It's hard to get a Rubik's Craft video out sometimes because it's like I gotta have ideas. Like I have a list of ideas that I would like to do on the server. But it's hard to make a video on every single idea because I can't really have fun off camera because I like to work on projects. Projects are my favorite things to do. Even if I don't finish the project, it's still a fun experience. Like if I learn something in the project, But I promise I will hopefully. Well, I don't promise because I don't like promising because then I have to stick with the promise. But I'll tell you now that I'm gonna hope to get out a Rubik's Craft video, some point this week, possibly Wednesday. If possible, Wednesday will be the day because it's either videos on the weekend or a video on Wednesday. So, keep that in mind. Anyways, today on the Let's Play world, we're gonna be building the farms. I plan on building the farms today. I know. Recently, Mr. Priceless Block is starting to build a windmill, but I've had this in mind for a while, this windmill idea, but it's not just going to be a windmill that sits here like most people build, This windmill is going to have something in it that's going to, well, it's going to involve redstone, and I know I said we're going to have big massive structures. This is going to be a big massive structures. I laid it out here. It's not the only thing that we're going to be building today. We're also going to be building some fencing along here. So it's not the only thing that we're going to be building today. I'm going to show you a cool fencing design that I learned. It does take a little bit of resources, but it looks so cool in the end. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that as well. We're going to be building, as I was saying, with the windmill, we're going to be building kind of like it's going to be medieval and looking steampunkish. It's my little style that I like to work with. It's like random. Like it has these little random bits here and there. But what this windmill is going to have in it is going to have a wheat grinder. Now, we have to plant the seeds ourselves, but it's going to be a wheat farm. We don't really have a good wheat farm on here. So I was thinking, what, let's make a wheat farm. And I was actually talking to Saver with Crafting Air. I'm like, what should I build on my Let's Play world? And he's like, I gave him some options. I'm like, a windmill, a barn, animal pens. What should I do? Because I'm going to be working with the farms. And he said a windmill. But he said make it like grind wheat or whatever. And I said, what? He said just put it in make it go into a chest. I'm like, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's make it all fun. Let's make it sprue out with a sprue out. Let's make it spread out all over the floor of the windmill. It's not the most efficient design. I'll tell you that now. It's actually really, really what's the word? Well, some of the wheat gets stuck. Okay. It's fixable, but I just haven't came up with a current design to make it non. It's not going to be our, wheat farm that we use all the time. It's just going to be here for the start. like the beginning stages of the world. Now, recently, another thing I would like to talk about is 1.6.4. That recently came out. And I need to load up. I need to load up all this area, or we're going to have problems. I've done about, let's say, 500 blocks from that way, and 500 blocks that way. 500 blocks that way, 500 blocks that way. I think that's good enough. I don't think we need any more than 500 blocks one way, 500 blocks the other way. I don't actually know what it does if you don't load up like the massive island that there is, or load up all your areas. We are on peaceful mode at the moment because when I talk, I like to be on peaceful mode. But I like to, I eventually get farther out. Maybe we'll go to 1,000 or something. But that's been something that I've been doing off camera, is just like loading up all the world. We haven't explored much into the Nether, so it doesn't really matter. We ain't gonna be doing much in the Nether anyways, so it's fine. But anyways, let's get on to the building today. Today's gonna be a little bit of a talkative episode. Just talking about some things that were on my mind, things like that. Some funny stories I have to tell. You guys are you're gonna laugh a little bit. But it's just, I like to get these talkative episodes and these building episodes in sometimes. And I like to talk about what's been going on, basically. Oh, one more thing. I'm sorry, guys. One more thing before we before we start building. I've decorated the cactus farm. I've made this little archway a little bit better. Added the cyan wool, this nice little strip with this pillar of stone brick. And I put the enchantment room in here temporarily. This actually may be our, enchantment room. I like the location of it. It's nice. And we have this cyan wool going all around, which I think looks very nice. Very nice indeed. So we have it in the sheep farm as well. So thank you, sheep, for being very, very awesome in providing cyan wool. So we have our lovely house here. Looks nice. I like it. I haven't done a talkative episode in a while. But it is 12 o'clock in a.m. where I live at the moment. I'm sort of tired. You may tell it in my voice, but I'm not as cheerful and happy to... God dang it. I always do that. Okay, so we're going to lay out... What we're going to do... Change of plans. Sorry. What we're going to do is we're going to lay out the farm bases, and then we're going to build, like, what we want to build. I think that's going to be cool. I've built the windmill off camera. Not off camera, sorry. I built it in creative mode first. Just get the redstone down, so then I decided to build the whole structure. But let's get started here. We got 3 stacks. We got a bunch of materials in here. I don't even think it's going to be enough, to be honest with you, because the windmill's huge. It's big. It's massive. It's crazy. We're going to need a lot of stone. That's why I brought this baby with me. And I've made a new axe, so it's going to be pretty crazy. I cut down a whole forest over there. So let's get started. It doesn't look huge here, but it's pretty tall. And oh, shoot. I did forget one mineral. And I might have to go off camera for this, because it's going to take a lot of wool. So we're going to get this windmill done today. So let's first, I'm going to lay out the farm off camera where I want the buildings to go and stuff like that. So you don't have to worry about that. I'm sorry for talking. So anyways, basically, what's been going on? Mr. Blondskunk, what's been going on? I think you guys should know a little bit more about me. As me as a person. Because I don't want to seem fake to some people. Because, I feel like some YouTubers I know are kind of like, they act fake. They don't act themselves. I I've acted myself in videos for a very long time. And then I've recently just, been like copying other YouTuber styles. Not copying, but you guys know it. You guys get my gist. Like, you can catch on their voice and say different things that they say. It's not really like their word, like it's words. It's like sayings, and mainly BOO. And I've been just kind of saying similar things to him. I'm like every video I'm not going to say like different things. Better believe it. When I say that, that's something that my grandma always used to say, and I've said it for a while since I was a little kid, so that doesn't count. And I try not to talk like, different YouTubers. I really try not to. And I think I succeed pretty well with that, but it's hard not to. It really is. When you're watching YouTube every single day, it's hard not to talk like the person on there, like to catch their tone of voice. I know a lot of people that do it. I do know a lot of people. And I've always been this exciting, happy person to be around, as people always told me. Like, I just been like very cheerful. I went to a birthday party yesterday. Well, yeah, it would be yesterday for you guys. You guys are watching this on Sunday, hopefully. But it was Saturday. Yesterday I went to a birthday party, and Aunt Vicky, she told me, she's like, "Do you ever think about becoming a motivational speaker?" I was like, I thought about it. I thought about it here and there. There's like music playing. It's weird. Anyways, she's like, "Did you ever think about becoming a motivational speaker?" And at first I'm like, that's interesting. I'm like, that'd be a really cool job for me, because I love giving good advice. I love it. I think it's so much fun. I like making people feel happy about themselves. Sorry about that, guys. I kept continuing building. I had a little bit of a situation to handle. Anyways, yeah, let's talk about motivational speaking. Now, when you know me, everybody, when you know me, I don't like people who act fake, act like they not themselves, like when people change for other people, it makes me sick in my stomach, It's like, just be yourself, dude. And that's the topic I really want to talk about today, like just being yourself. Don't change for people, because when you're like, it goes for like anything, honestly. Like when you're dating, like if you want to, you feel like you got to change your ways for this girl that you met. Just don't. Honestly, it's like, why in the first place? Like, don't change. Like, if you're like an action figure collection, like you secretly are keeping a secret of your action figure collection, don't keep a secret of that. Let it out. Let your date know that you have an action figure collection. Hey, they could dump you, but I'll tell you what, at least you stayed true to yourself. That's a main topic that I always tell people. Like if when I'm telling somebody, I'm like, stay true to yourself, dude. Like, don't change who you are. Like, don't change your build style because somebody says it. It's like because one person says it's bad. It goes for a lot of things, okay? It goes for things in Minecraft. It goes for things like in real life, definitely. Like, don't say like that somebody said to you that you were, the most ugliest person in the world. Don't let that change who you are. Don't let that change who you are. Because in the end, everything's just going to be just fine. It's going to be awesome, actually. Now, I like talking like this. This is a lot of fun. And this is why my family says, are you going to ever become a motivational speaker? No, I'm not. I don't have to be. And I don't want to be. I don't need to be. My information is just common sense, you know. You know, it's just like a reminder. Stay true to yourself. Be awesome. And I'll tell you what. That's another thing, too. Like, the be awesome thing. It doesn't mean change who you are. Not at all, actually. It actually just means to be yourself. That's basically what it means. Like, be your awesome self. Pretty much. I've got a lot of comments on, well, my Vlogs of Awesomeness on Facebook saying, what does be awesome mean? You know, what is it? How do you define it? You know, it means impressive. Be impressive. Be incredible. You know, be yourself. Be yourself to the full extent. You know, I be myself every day. You know, I was talking to Ross on Skype. I was like, he's like, well, this is a while ago, but he was said, you know, don't sing that, that cup song. You know the cup song? On your videos, you'll get a lot of hate. Shoot. I'll sing the cup song if I want to. I don't care if I get hate. Honestly, I'm just being myself. I like that song. I'm not going to change my music listening to for some stupid hate comment on my video. Or one dislike. I'm not doing it. In fact, you're listening to the cup song. I got my ticket for the long road down. 2 bottle whiskey for the way. I'm just kidding, guys. But you see what I mean? Like, I'll just be myself in my videos. Whenever I sound like another YouTuber, I don't mean to. You know? Not that anybody said anything. You know, everybody enjoys, you know, the things that come out of my mouth when I'm acting like a YouTuber. I like it. It's kind of fun. I like how they're talking and everything. But I'll tell you what, it's not a good habit to get into. Definitely not. You know, because you can get like stuck on like talking like what your favorite YouTuber, and people then really like the hate will start coming in. This is looking pretty good. We're almost done, actually. But I'll tell you what, don't change yourself for another person. Even if it's 1 billion people, don't change yourself. Because there's no point to. There's absolutely no point to. Because, you know, I always listen to my mom. I always listen to my mom. She's like, she gives me my good advice. And my pop-up, too. He gives me my good advice. And, one time he told me to go outside and play and stop playing those video games, but I didn't really listen to that. But it's whatever. Here, I'm just gonna have a nice little drink of soda. Coca-Cola. Anyways. Sorry. This is looking nice. This is looking really good. We'll get back to talking in a minute about the whole motivational speaking. We're going to take a quick break. And I'm going to go get some more resources, because I'm feeling we need some more resources like cobble and things like that. So I will be right back. Stay right here. Now that looks really, really cool, in my opinion. I really like how that looks. That tower over there. I think that looks very nice. Can't wait until it's finished, because we're going to have the blades and things like that all good to go. Now, I just switched my bow because I just got a new keyboard. It's a different day. It's It's a different day. It's a day that I'm back, but like we're back. Got some more materials. Let's just say that. But I'm recording the second half on the day that I'm going to post this, so which is awesome. So we're gonna finish off this windmill. We're gonna finish this off, get it all good to go. And I like to mention, in between the time that I've recorded this, because the beginning of this video I recorded it on Sunday, but today is Tuesday, and there is a video going up today. So we're gonna finish up this windmill. And in between the time that the recording, I've got a new keyboard, and a new gaming mouse, and a new pad. Because I've told you guys before that my wrist hurts when I'm leaning it down and just like laying it on the desk. But now I got this nice mouse pad that I can comfortably sit my hand on there. And it's like a gel kind of foam thing. So I'm going to talk about my keyboard and mouse for a second. I know we were just talking about what was it called? What was it called? I forget now. It was like 2 days ago, guys. So I knew we were talking about being yourself and things like that, but we're not going to talk about that no more because I feel like we don't have to. But the mouse that I got and the keyboard are Logitech brand, and I trust Logitech. I think they're a good brand. I think they're a very cool brand too, like their gaming mouses and everything. This is a gaming mouse, I will say to you. The keyboard, however, not so much. It's a little bit iffy. Yeah, you could say it's a gaming keyboard, but it's definitely a cool keyboard the way it is. But I would preferably take it as a gaming keyboard. Just saying, because honestly, it's not. But for my money that I was spending, I probably could have got 10 times better keyboard and mouse. So, but I was at Target and I was like, you know what? Let me just get myself something really cool. So I did. So I went to Target, obviously, and did that. So that was very cool. Now the keyboard, what's cool about it is that it's actually a solar. It runs on light. It's very cool. The way it's designed and everything, it's very cool. You can actually, if you guys want to take a look at a picture of the keyboard that I got, you can take a look at my Twitter. I did post a picture on there of the keyboard. So if you guys want to check that out, feel free to. But yeah, it's definitely a very cool keyboard. I enjoy it very much. It has to have a nice amount of light on it because of the way it is, basically the way it has to get light. So it's basically, it has two big solar panels on here, and not big, but it's slim as all heck. This keyboard, it's so slim. It's like holding a very long iPad. Okay, that's how it is. What's it called? What was I gonna say? Yeah, the solar panels aren't big at all. They're like, I don't even know how they fit this into the size that it is in, but it's so cool. It's like the most coolest thing in the world, and I enjoyed playing on it. And there's like a little light detector to tell. It's like a little smiley face and a sad face to tell you if it's good light or bad light. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I just enjoyed it. I thought it was something cool to get for myself. I'm like, you know what? Let me just get something for myself. So then this thought got me thinking. Okay, got me thinking. I'm like, my computer. I wish I had something better because of this reason. This FPS reason. So, yeah, see, it just does that sometimes. This FPS just drops. And I don't know what it is. But you know what it is, honestly? It's Fraps. Fraps is not a good recording program. Sometimes it can be. It's not all the time. But yeah, sometimes it can be a jerk and just be like, hey, I'm just gonna wreck your day when you want to record. And you gotta like restart your computer, you gotta restart Fraps, you gotta exit and stop the program. It's a big oral deal. So if you guys have any recommended recording programs, I would really appreciate that because I'm trying to upgrade everything. And any editing programs, that's a good thing too. Like a nice, simple editing program, that's a good thing. No viruses or anything. If you have anything recommended, I'll check it out and see what's going on. But you know, it's simple stuff. So I gotta figure out how this roof goes again. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I think I am. It's weird. It's a weird roof. But yeah. So if you guys have anything recommended, it's always grateful, and I'm always grateful of that. So yeah. Let's see here. Let's get some dirt up in here. So yeah, I got that, and it was nice little treat for me. Loved it. I love the keyboard. I think it's great, fantastic. But the only concern that I had with it, you know, it's like really simple. It's like nothing to be worried about because it'll still work. The only concern that I had with it was the little pegs in the background, or the little pegs that stand up the keyboard on an angle. I had a little bit of a concern with that because of like leaning on it. And it's not really, actually, you know what? That I noticed, it's not really leaning on it. Not really leaning on it. So now, never mind. I just noticed, like, it's like my hand is down more. Okay. So let me talk about the gaming mouse for a minute here. It's cool. I like it. It's not your top of the line gaming mouse. It is it's a Logitech. But it has a cool design, and it has sinking in like mouse buttons. So, and that's what I really wanted because I like that. It's like comfort. It's definitely a downgrade from my other mouse. I should say that it's a downgrade, but it's an upgrade in the mix because it's like, oh, we got big guys spawning. But now you may be saying like, why did you downgrade? Why did you downgrade? Because it was an upgrade, in a way, for me at least. Let's go over here and put this guy over here. In a way, it was kind of like an upgrade for me, because I like the light gaming stuff, like the light headphones and everything. I got pretty light headphones, and you know, not that fancy, but you know. And this is just stuff to start out with, you know. But when I do my gaming setup video for my 100 subscribers, kind of thing, Magilio, I will be showing you guys the keyboard with like on a camera. So, but that'll come soon. So get me to 100 subscribers, and I will show you guys. I will show you guys the keyboard and everything. So yeah, this roof here was pretty complicated to do. I kind of want to start off with like a nice. So it has to come up and then fold in, like, kind of thing. Like, it's like a book that's been folded. And that's what I really wanted for this roof, because I thought it would look cool, and it did. I did build it on Creative first. It did look pretty cool, so I was like, let's just go with it, you know? So, oh, there's a piece of dirt here, too. But I like the mouse, the keyboard, definitely, because it has the sinking in keys. That I like, and it's such an upgrade. This keyboard is definitely an upgrade from my other equipment that I had. But you know, it's not that big of a difference. I mean, like the solar panel stuff, yeah, it's great. It's powered by light, so it's like you don't have to worry about batteries and everything. So, which is very cool. You know, it's just something little extra that they threw in. Just waiting for FPS to go up here, possibly. Yep, there we go. So I don't epically fail while Because this keyboard and mixture of FPS, this kind of FPS, is going to kill me. Let's go up. See, that's what I mean. And it goes back up. Good job. Yeah, but yeah. So, again, if you guys have any recommended programs for, you know, FPS and things like that, you know. I know Optifine is like, oh my god. See, this is what I have to deal with every day, usually. You know, for the sake of this video, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go crazy. We're gonna go crazy. And I don't know much about FPS and what has to deal with that, so I could be a bit noobish with it. Are we on freaking normal? God dang it, I wanted to be on peaceful for this video. You wanna know why I wanted to be on peaceful? Because I'm building. Now, I'm not noobish, okay? I just wanted to do this peacefully. You know, I don't want to have any interruptions. Okay? So I'm not noobish. Just saying. Just don't want to have any interruptions. Now my FPS is having a great time. Alright, so let's go up here. And we'll place a block. And then a bunch of cobblestone. Place a block. Block. And then we'll place a bunch of cobblestone. So yeah, oh, this sucks. This is absolutely horrendous. This short vision. Oh my freaking god. I heard the new, what's it called? Now, I know my friend Ross, he watches my videos, and I don't want to spoil this for him. But I'm going to spoil it anyways, so mute your mic, Ross. Or skip the video. I heard that 1.7 is going to help you with your FPS. The way it's gonna be. This block here is how we're gonna get out. No. Wait a minute. Is there an easier way to do this? Yes, there is. So wait. I'm trying to figure this out. This is, you know, good challenge for me. Oh god. Okay. You know what? Stupid FPS. I'm just gonna throw you out the window. No, it's fraps. It's fraps. It's definitely fraps. Oh god. Honestly, like, come on. Jesus. Okay. Well, I won't. You suck. Suck it. Okay, let's go up. Let's go up. This is like the worst day ever. Let's sing this. Maybe this will be the best day ever. It's the best day ever. The best day ever. So anyways, so yeah, just very happy about what I got. It all costed $100. I guess I got the mouse pad, the gaming mouse, and the solar panel keyboard. All cost me $100, which I worked for. Anything that I have on my setup is usually something that I, got from my dad, or I bought myself. I know my monitor I bought myself. My keyboard or my Xbox, that was something I didn't buy myself, but I could have if I wanted to. But my dad, he bought that for me, which I thank him a lot. He bought that Xbox for me. He also gave me a hand-me-down computer, which is why I'm thinking, you know what, maybe I'll ask for Christmas, because I can still ask for Christmas. Don't be all jealous. Which I'm thinking about, asking for parts for Christmas for how to build a computer, because I think it would be a good experience for me to learn how to build a PC. And I was looking up videos. I'm like, this looks very simple. Which I'm sure it's, not that simple. It's like, there's some things you got to pay attention to when doing it. But when I was, oh god, inventory. Yeah, I'm just getting used to this keyboard. But you can see I'm having a good time. I'm doing everything right that I'm supposed to be doing right. Let's see how that roof looks. Let's see how it looks. So yeah, I might just ask for parts for Christmas. For a computer from my dad. Oh yes. Oh yes. Beautiful. Oh, look at the bats flying. Oh, that's particles. Okay. I'm done with you. I want to be on my normal. Thank you. Okay. Yep, there's a piece of dirt right there. But look how good that looks. That looks so good. Look how it looks. Looks really good. We do a good job. Mm-hmm. We do a... Ow. God. We do a good job. We do an ow job. We do a really good job. Mm-hmm. Okay, so up here, I have to get these a couple things out of the way before we can say, hey, it's done. First, we got to put the blade on. So now we're just going to go back in the sewer. I'm sorry, but we have to if we want this video to get done. Because, you know, my computer's, you know, having a great time. But... Oh my gosh, it's terrible today. It's like, it has its days. And all those days are when I want to record. So, yeah. I might, my friend Wubsy's been recommending DX Story. I've been like, oh, okay, fine. You know, be like, okay, DX Story, I'll use it, fine. Let's see here, we gotta go 1, 2, like that, right? Right, is that what we gotta do? And we gotta put this on, this on, this on. Showing you guys how to build a windmill, kind of. And then, what you gotta do, I forget now, but something along the lines of, I think there's wool involved, yep, wool. You gotta go up, turn, up, turn, up, don't fall, Jesus, and then you have like this blade that comes out. And then you got to make the other one. See how this goes like in this pattern? This has to look like this. So you have to take this and flip it on its side. So this is going to be the bottom of this next one. So basically you got to do like this then. And then we go like that. So I think that's correct. Not sure. Aim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's right. Okay. And then that is going to be like, blink, 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 and it's going to be like, see how this is like, looks like it turned and flipped on its side. That's kind of what you want to do. So that's what you. That's what goes on with windmills. All right, let's see here. Oh shoot, I think I messed up here. All right, hang on. Okay. God dang it, Ross! I keep on thinking I'm in UHC rude. Thanks a lot, dude. I don't mind it. Okay. So then this one's gonna come back on its side like this one's gonna be like the opposite of this one. I'm just gonna be on a little bit more. Oh, hello, lag. How you doing? Okay, and so we're gonna go over here, and then we're gonna go like this. We're gonna count 1. So that's 4. That's 2 more. And we need 1 more on the side here, which is gonna make it 7. And we just have enough to finish this windmill, which is gonna be great. So then this one's gonna come up. Okay, and you see we just took that and we moved it up, and then that folds into that one, and that folds into that one. So yeah, it looks good. That is 5, so we need 2 more. That's great. And we're done. We're done. We're pretty much. With the exterior, yep, we're done. So this windmill is probably going to be 2 episodes to finish completely, like with the automatic seed, or the automatic wheat grinder. That's what we're going to put into this windmill. Let's see here. See how that looks. Oh! Beautiful! Oh, it's great. Oh, it's fantastic. Alright, so let me have those pieces of dirt. Thank you. Got to put some windows in it. Actually, fences. We're putting fences in it just because the windows, I think, are too white. And they make the propeller of the blade not stand out. Oh, that is fantastic. Look at that. We're going to put a little bit more detail on. I can see where it needs a little bit more detail. And I'll show you guys where it needs detail. It needs detail in the windows, and it needs window detail right there where that log is. So, and all the way around. But, for the most part, I think that looks good. Let's see. Let's go off of short render distance since we aren't, really taking our time and building. Yes. Oh yeah, it's working now. It's working. See, you just gotta give it some time. Oh my, good gotta, good girl. Look at her. That is beautiful. Oh, wow. That is fantastic. Look at that. I need a good screenshot. Hello. Come here, little chicken. I'll get you in the screenshot. That is so good. It's so good. Let's try to get that little window out of there so it just doesn't mess up the picture. Ba-bam! Shazam! So yeah, that is done. That is almost done. So we just gotta put the redstone in there. Only if we can make that windmill turn. Come on, Dinnerbone, think of it! Turning! The turning block. The turning block. Turning block. It needs to be a redstone mechanic. I don't know. I don't know how you make it work, but could you? Because it would be awesome if you could. Make a turning windmill. I think you can now with the command block, so... Like with the different coding and everything. I don't know. There's a way you can do it. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Because I had sure have. This windmill looks awesome. I love it. It's made my day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day. And I'm going to go off and, do some work and things like that. But, I'll see you guys some other time. Don't forget to be awesome. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.